Well, it's a nice day today. Good day to move bales out in the hayfield or stage them for easier loading. But before I can use the tractor again, I think I should change the oil. It's been a while since I changed the oil. In fact, I don't even remember when I changed the oil last. And it's looking pretty dark. So I want to change the oil. I'm going to go to town and get some oil and oil filter. And while I'm there, I guess I'll get a couple jugs of gas and fill up the truck too. Yeah. There's more money to spend again. Anyway, yeah, I can change the oil right here. Yeah. I already filled the tank up. So I got 2 empty jugs to take into town. Yeah, I still have 2 left here, but best to have more since I might be using a lot of gas moving them bales. Anyway, I guess all I have to do is go to town and get my business done there. Yeah, oil filter, and some gasoline for the truck, and a couple jugs for the tractor. And there's no big hurry to move those bales. The grass won't grow back very much right away, and supposed to rain tomorrow anyway, or for the next 4 days it's supposed to rain, so yeah. Inside I don't think my brother's ready to be hauling bales yet. I gotta work around his schedule. It's already starting to warm up, but it don't feel very hot. The humidity must be low. Well, I got the oil filter and 2 gallons of oil from CarQuest in town. Then I got 10 gallons of gasoline from a gas station today. Cost me about $80 for the gas and 62 something for the oil and the oil filter. Now normally I would buy the oil at Walmart, but my credit card bill is already too big this month, and I didn't want to add too much more to it. So, and if I went to Walmart, I am sure to buy something else that I don't need. Even though this is probably more expensive than Walmart, and that I decided to go ahead and get it since I was in town getting gas anyway. Come on, bag. That's what I use for my tractor. Remember correctly, I think the tractor holds about 5 or 6 quarts, and the tractor has a slow leak, oil leak, so I have to add some every once in a while. So I decided to get 2 gallons. Yeah, each one of those is about $25. Yeah, I don't know what it was before. Or I bought it in Walmart, but I don't remember it being that high, but it could have been. It's been a while since I bought oil. Normally I buy a lot, and then I just use it as I need it until I need some more. Okay, well, it's pretty hot today, and windy too. I don't want to be working in this wind. And like I said, there's no hurry to move those bales in the hayfield. Just stage them, group them together. So I'm just gonna, and like I said, it is kind of hot. and it's supposed to cool off tomorrow after the rain, if it rains. So I'm going to just change the oil in the tractor, and that's it for today. I think that'll be enough if I can get that done. Oh, I guess the first thing I got to do is drain the oil out. Gotta change clothes to do that, so I'll be ready to go here soon. One step at a time. It's already 82 degrees at 12:30 p.m. and it's supposed to get warmer than that. Supposed to reach near 90. We'll see. I don't think it'll get that hot, but yeah, it'll be close, I think. You got the right idea. Relaxing on a hot day. Yeah, stay cool, cat. Get it? Cool cat. I've just been resting today. It's already past 3 p.m. Just trying to stay cool inside the house, but I figure I better get this oil change done before it gets too hot over here. And I'm all set. I got my, what do they call that? Pan for collecting the oil, wrench for taking the nut off on the bottom. I got my oil filter, got my oil filter wrench to take it off, and I got oil. So let's get busy. Well, there's a nut I got to take off for the oil plug. Well, I got the gun plug loose. Let's take it off. Hope I got that position right. All right. Gotta get oily. Okay. Hope I don't lose it. I don't want to drop it in there. I'd fish it out. All right. Want to get oily? Yeah. I think, oh, almost. Got it. Okay. Okay, here comes the oil. Okay. Push that over a little bit. Better. Okay, it's almost done. Now let's do that there for a while. Let it all drain out. Well, first step, got the oil out. I'm gonna let it drip for a while. Get the oil filter changed next. Then I'll crawl back under here and put the plug back in. Okay, that's I think that's loosening, yeah. Lefty loosey. No, wait a minute. That would tighten it. That would untighten it. Okay, I gotta turn it. Yeah, I gotta turn it left. Yeah, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay, let's see if I can get that filter off. Been on there quite a while. More than a year, put it that way. Actually, it was easy to take off. It turns easy. Yeah, almost too easy. Okay, let's unscrew it. Okay, I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to clean that up a little bit around there. I'm going to put some new oil on it too. Well, now I got to put the oil filter back on. I got some I clean around there, and I put some oil around there on the rubber seal. So put it on, and I gotta put the oil plug back in too before I put the oil in. Okay, I got the oil plug in underneath again. So that's plugged up. I got the oil filter on with the date on it. I didn't do that last time, but I did this time. And I'm ready to put the first gallon in. And then I'll check the dipstick. Well, I put the first gallon in. Now I gotta check the dipstick. See how much is in there. I'm not sure if this is focused or not. But that's a dry dipstick right now. Well, I don't know how much is in there really. Well, I can tell it's almost full. But then once I start it, it's going to put some in the oil filter. I think that's all I'll put in for now. I'll start it tomorrow. I don't feel like starting it right now. Well, there's a gallon of oil in there, but like I said, I'll run it tomorrow. Yeah, if I'm going to move bales, I'll do it early in the morning when it's cooler. Yeah, unless it rains, of course, which it might. Anyway, like I said, there's no hurry of moving them bales around out there. My brother's not ready to haul them anyway. It'll be on a weekend if we do. Anyway, now I got to dump the oil, the used oil into the jug because I use it for different things. Yeah. Okay. Let me transfer it to that jug. Something tells me that I'm going to be a little messy with this, so I moved it out here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go in that funnel as good as I think it will. All right. We'll see. I was right. I spilled some. Yeah, I don't have a good way of dumping it in. I got most of it in there though. Yeah, I gotta clean up, wipe it off. Well, the oil's changed. I only put that hand tight. I always want to put them hand tight. As tight as my hand can get it, one hand. Yeah. Okay. I got a gallon in there, so if I need more, I'll put it in after I start it. Or I'll start it up first to see how much is really there. Okay. Let's put everything away. Well, the tractor oil change is done. It's pretty windy. I'm gonna go, and it's after 4 p.m. ready. I'm gonna drive out to the hayfield, see what it looks like. I never did count the bales. Maybe I'll count them now, just to see how many I'll be dealing with. There's my neighbor. Well, there's the hayfield way over there, with the round bales on it. There they are. There's the hayfield. Okay. Be my sister. What did she stop there for? Oh, she let the dog out. Oh, that's probably my niece. Yeah, she lives there too. Wait a minute. He let the dog out. Huh. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. All the bales are bales. The best place for me to count these is up there on top of that hill, looking west. Yeah. That way I'm looking down on the bales. Okay. Still looks good from this side too, though. Oh, it's so windy. Yeah, I'll try to get out here early tomorrow morning when it's cooler. Let me head over there and see if I can count them. There's a buzzard. When I come up, there was 3 buzzards there. I'm gonna see what they're eating. Well, it's kind of windy here today. Probably can't hear me. But I'm up on the east side, about halfway down the field. Yeah, it's pretty windy. And I'm just going to be trying to count these. Oh, it's windy. Neighbor was planting that field. He was working it down the other day. It's too windy here. I'm still going to count them though. There's a lot less bales than I thought. I had counted 67. Yeah. I think I got them all. Yeah. Not as bad as I was guessing 100. I was way off there. There's them buzzards again. Anyway, 67 is better than nothing. It's a good thing I got hay left over from last year. There's a neighbor planting something. Could be soybeans, could be corn. A little late for corn, but it's possible. Yeah, from here down was 37 to the south half. The north half, I counted all the way up to 67, so that'd be like 30 more. Is that right? 67, 37. Yeah, 30. 30 on the north half. Oh well, hay's hay. At least it's something to feed the cattle. Now I'm going to drive down the middle both ways. Well, if you can hear me, I'm just going to drive. I'm facing south, and this is the south half, driving down the center of the field, east to west. I'm going west to east, looking north toward the road. Yeah. The wind's from the south, so there should be no wind here. So I could probably talk. Yeah, it's a lot less than I thought. 67. First time I counted it was 66, and we counted 60. Well, like I said, better than nothing. There's always a chance I get a second cutting, so I'll get a few more in like September. Here's the center, more or less. Yeah. Seems like there was more hay on the south end than the north end. Although I may not be in the center. I might be a little off. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna. I was gonna do a drive all the way around. Yeah, I might do that. Let me start from the driveway. Well, right now I'm at the field entrance. So let's take a drive around the whole hayfield. On the south end of the hayfield now. Not quite to the middle yet. Right about here. Yeah, right here's the center. Yeah. This is about the center here. Now, when I start staging them, I'm thinking I should bring everything from the side into the center. Yeah. Before I would had make all the piles toward the on each side, but I think I want to bring them all more tractor driving maybe, but I'd rather do it that way. That way it's easier to pick them up. Have to be driving around the field to pick them up. Look at them buzzards flying. Must be something dead. Here's a couple bales here. Okay, now approaching the southeast corner and turning north. Okay, here we go. Headed to the northeast corner. center of the field. Yeah, the center field is right here on this. I'll drum it on a little high spot right here. This is like a high spot. Drains down. No, I thought it was right here. I thought it drove right here. Huh. I don't see my track anywhere. I don't see a track. Track going the other way, and I don't see no tire tracks. Oh well, maybe I'll pass it. I thought it was right down here. Anyway. I'm going to, sometime this summer or fall, I'm going to see if I can plant. I need to work this ground up here where it was real rough, where we had these bales stacked before. And I need to replant, get it all worked up, smoothed out, and then replant it with something. There's something growing in here. This neighbor's it's so bumpy here. I'm driving in the neighbor's field. I think the neighbor's field is fine. It's part of the farm, but it's rented to the neighbor. How about that? Rented to the neighbor. Here's the other side of my equipment. Yeah, it's hot and dry today. It's windy, very windy. Would have been a good day to bale, except for the wind. Yeah, the wind would have blown the windrows over. Yeah, I just come down and take a look. I'm not going in. Okay, I see a calf over there, and I think that's a yearling bull from last year. I think the big white one. And the little calf is the first calf born from this year, the heifer. Okay. Yeah, the wind's blowing there, you can see. Yeah, it's blowing. You can see the trees blowing everywhere. Yeah, anyway, going back to the house. Stay cool inside the house. I'm not even using air conditioning yet, just fans. And it's still cool inside. And so I plan to run the tractor tomorrow with the bale spear. staging them, grouping them together for loading. So whenever we get around doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and move those three. I'm gonna move those three over there. One there, one in front of the baler, and yeah, I can put two there, two here, one in front of the baler. And I'm going to use one of them eventually when we get ready to haul bales. I'm going to put one of them bales out there in the pasture by the road, so they have no extra need while they're in there. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to spend the rest of the day resting for tomorrow. Sun's hot right now, that's for sure. Really hot. Sun's bearing down on me. I can't even look at it. The sun's a little brighter today. Yeah, must be less smoke in the air today. Yeah, but it's hot. Supposed to cool off though tomorrow and the rest of the week. The high might be 80, maybe. We'll see. Well, as of 6 p.m., the weather radar is showing some rain way out to the west of me. I don't even know if it's going to be coming here tonight or probably tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say how fast it's moving. Or even if it'll get here. I don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. Alright. Forecast does show for rain tomorrow, though. So, I'll just wait and see. If it's raining, I guess I can't move bales. Well, it's 7 p.m. and I guess there's less smoke in the air now because the sun's brighter. It's still dimmed a little bit, but not as bad as it was the other few days ago. Yeah, this time a few days ago it was like a red. Even yesterday I think it was red, or was it the day before that? Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Did I say it was 7 p.m.? Yeah. Well, if it don't rain tonight, or tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go out early tomorrow and move some of the bales. If I don't get them all done tomorrow, it's okay. I want to get started on them because I want to be ready to haul bales whenever my brother's ready. Okay. And if we use his tractor for loading and unloading, and his other tractor for and trailer for hauling 11 bales, and I use my trailer to haul 6 bales, that'll give us 19 bales. That's just about 3 loads because I have to pay my brother with bales for doing this work and for some other work that I had him do out in the big pasture recently. So I'll have to pay him in at least some bales. I don't know how many yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Well, it's 8 p.m. I just came out to see if there's a sunset. There's not. Should be setting over there somewhere, but it's behind too many clouds. But as soon as I came out the door, I could smell somebody spreading manure somewhere south of me. There's the whiff of spreading fresh manure, or should I say ripe manure? Yeah, not fresh. Ripe manure, probably from some farmer somewhere somewhere south of me. It's pretty ripe. Anyway, that's natural from around here, though. People spread manure all the time. Anyway, that's all. I won't see the sunset tonight. Too many clouds. Or smoke or whatever. Yeah, the smoke from Canada is still hanging around, but I don't know how thick it is now. Probably getting better though. Alright, that's it for today. Hit you on the next one. Yeah, south wind coming in from that direction. Bringing in the smell of that ripe manure on this side too. Yeah, it's somewhere. Well, it has to be somewhere past my pasture. So, yeah. I know there's the man who farms the land just west of my hayfield. He has a big dairy farm, so that's probably where it's coming from. Way over that way. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, manure is a good fertilizer. I wish I had more to spread on mine. Well, it's still close to 80 degrees at 8 p.m. Well, there's 3 of them. I don't see Mama Cow anywhere. The old one. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's up at the barn. They usually hang out together. I'm going to walk to the barn and see if I can find her. She could be somewhere up in those trees though. Huh. Okay, let me go to the barn and take a look. Before it gets dark. Better, kitty. Hey. I'm gonna walk to the barn now. There's the neighbor's cat. That's a male, I think. That's not my cat. But it's not too. It runs away when I come out the door. See, here's my cat right here. They kind of look alike. The coloring on the back legs is different though. Aren't it? Yeah. Go say hi to your neighbor. I see it's over there. It's crouching down now. I think it's a male. Maybe someday it'll get used to me. The other cats run away though, real fast, but this one kind of hangs out a little bit once in a while. So that's good. I'm still walking to the barn though. Cat. And there's the other cat down there. Right there. Hiding. Right there. At least it didn't run away. That's good. Right now, I'm at the barn. And there's a mixture. There's some honeysuckle down in there. I can smell the honeysuckle, but it's mixed with that ripe manure smell. So it's a one smell is sweet, the honeysuckle, but then manure it counteracts it. What you doing up here, Mama Cow? Oh, you okay? I wonder if she's sick. I don't know why, but it looks like there's a bump right there on her shoulder. I'm gonna get a closer look. It looks funny. Could be just her hair. What is that? Is that just your hair? Yeah, I think it's just your hair. I think. Not sure. I gotta get around you. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just her shoulder. I don't know. She's acting weird. What's wrong with you, girl? Huh? You okay? You been up here all day? I'll have to come back tomorrow, check you out, see what's wrong. Huh? Dark inside the barn, but it's somewhat light out here. Sun's already going down, I think. I think the sun goes down around 8:15, and it's probably around 10 after now. Right, cat? Right, cat? Yeah. The other cat was over there with us. What do you call it? Thistles. Yeah. So those three are out eating. Something's wrong with Mama Cow. I don't know what. I don't know what. She's not. No, she's not acting normal. I'll have to check her again tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's always one thing or another with these cattle. Okay, going back to the house. Still don't know what's wrong with you, girl. She's standing, so that's good. I guess that's a good sign. She's standing. You just came out here to get away from the flies, maybe. Don't know. I'll check her in the morning. See what she's doing in the morning. Sooner or later, though, she's gonna have to go out to eat something. And if she is sick, there's nothing I'm gonna do about it. I'll just let nature. She's an old cow anyway, so her days are numbered. Let nature take its course. Really don't understand it. Neighbor's gray cat is still there, right there. Right in front of that thistle bush. Right there. Just, and then my cat is here. I think he's waiting for me to go in the house so he can come and flirt with her. Maybe. Okay. I'm headed back to the house because the bugs are biting. Cat's still there. Right. Right there somewhere. I think it's this one. Yeah, right there. I see its ears and head. How's the lemongrass doing? Okay, I gave it some water here the other day, so should be okay.